In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a timeline on your pivot table. So this is the data that I'm using. Now let's go to sheet 2, and I've created a simple pivot table by selecting the salesperson, and I'm totaling the sales for each salesperson. I've also created a pivot chart by having my cursor in my pivot table, and I've gone up to pivot table analyze, and I've selected pivot chart here, and I have selected the default value that they suggest. Okay, so now let's go back to our data. If you have a date range on your data, you're able to create a timeline on your pivot table. The date ranges that we're using, we have two date ranges. We have date and then we have billing date. So this would be the sales date, and I'm going to select this one. So we're going to go back to our pivot table here. We're going to go to pivot table analyze. We're going to go insert timeline. And the dialog box asks us which one we want to use. And so I'm going to select the date one, and I'm going to say OK. So the timeline is now put on your sheet. It is displaying a range of data. Now it is broken down into months here. You're able to select what units you want your time displayed in. You can have years, quarters, months, days, but with my data, I think that the correct field would be months. So I'm going to leave it at that. Now you can select 1 month. So let's look at the difference in the data when we do that. Or you can select 2 months, or you can select 1 month again. So the timeline lets you change any to any values within your range of data. So let's go look with your timeline selected. Your timeline tab now is displayed on your sheet. So what you have here, first of all, you go to the timeline styles, and if you drop the list arrow here, you can select a timeline that would suit your color needs on what you're doing. So let's go with this orange one here. And so now we have it displayed with orange blocks at the bottom. You also can select what you want to have displayed here. So if we say in the show variety here, we can just take the date off of here, so it's showing that, so we'll take that off. And then we can go section labels, and we can take that off. And then if you pull this down, we have the scroll bar underneath here. And so now we can remove the scroll bar. And then the last thing that we're able to remove is the time level that we were choosing between. So now you're left with basically a bar across your page. So that is how you enter a timeline for your pivot table. Please subscribe.